normally what happens is different scriptures are given according to time, place, and circumstances, and according to the ability of the followers to follow those rules and regulations mentioned. Now, if you look at the all the scriptures need not necessarily talk of the highest absolute truth. The actually, if you see, no other scriptures talks so revealingly about the absolute truth. The way the absolute truth is described in the Vedas, and how that absolute truth, supreme absolute truth, is Krishna, is a person, and that person is Krishna, is revealed only in the Vedic scriptures. In other scriptures, they are more concerned with making the followers morally correct. They have to first become morally righteous. Then only you can talk further. First is morality. You have to be properly moral. Then you can talk of higher things. So therefore, these scriptures will tell them you should not steal, you should not commit adultery, you should not kill. These are the kind of things they will tell. So in one scripture, the follower is being told, you should not kill, you should not steal. This is the kind of thing given. But whereas Vedic scriptures, what happens is the Vedic scriptures are being spoken to whom? Great rishis, sages who have renounced this world. They are all highly elevated people. They are so renounced. To a renounced person who has given up this world, he is sitting in the forest and he is practicing, he is searching for the higher absolute truth. To him, you go and tell, you should not steal. He will say, what, you're crazy or what? I have given up, renounced the whole world. I'm coming and sitting here, and you're telling me I should not steal. What, do you think I'm a robber or what? That is what his response will be. For such a person, what the Vedas say is that loshtravat paradravyeshu, others' wealth, you should look upon it like pebbles. You should look at it like garbage. Now, this you tell to a Muni, he will tell, oh, yes, that's a good instruction you are giving. I should not covet others' wealth. I should treat them like garbage. If you are treating others like garbage, where is the question of stealing? Then the other scriptures will tell you should not commit adultery. Now you go and tell that to a sage who is in the forest, you should not commit adultery. He'll say, Arre Baba, what is wrong with you here? So our scriptures, what they tell? They tell, Matravat paradareshu. Other than your wife, every woman you should look upon like your own mother. You should treat her like your own mother. So you tell that to a renounced person, yes, this is a good instruction. It's a higher instruction. So if you are treating every woman other than your wife as your own mother, where is the question of adultery? That's automatically included. So, like this, when you talk about killing, you should not kill others. This is one injunction in the other scriptures. Now, for a renounced person, that doesn't make sense because he is renounced. Why will he go and kill someone? He has no motive to kill someone. So, for that person, Atmavat Sarvabhuteshu, you treat other livings so compassionately that you should treat them exactly like yourself. So, if you think before acting that if I do this, that living entity may experience pain. If somebody comes and cuts my wrist with a blade, I'll feel pain. So if somebody is going and cutting the throat of an animal to kill and eat him, that animal is also exercising, is also undergoing pain. So if I undergo pain like this, that pain should not come to him. So the man will not kill automatically. So not killing is also included. So like this, the Vedas give higher instructions. They go beyond morality. They go into spirituality. Whereas other scriptures are dealing with people who need to be taught first the moral principles. So other scriptures generally, by following them, you can become pious and you can ultimately you can go back maximum to Swargaloka, to the heavenly planets. And Swargalokas are also part of this material world. There also the tribulations of birth, death, disease, old age will continue. But your standard of living will be little higher. Just like if you go to America, it is not that you will not become old. If you go to America, it doesn't mean you will not die. If you go to America, it doesn't mean that you will not get disease. Pandemic is only in India. If you go to US, no more pandemic. No, there also pandemic is there. But then why do people so desire so badly to go to the West, to go to the US? Because their standard of living is little better. Your economic standards are higher. Your quality of life will improve. You can earn more money. You'll have more disposable income. These are all the advantages of going to US. So people like to go there. Similarly, Swargaloka is far, far more improved compared to US. Standard of living is much higher there. You don't have to work hard and struggle hard. There is no economic depression and all those kind of things in Swargaloka. You don't have to go to factory and work. On the other hand, in Swargaloka, you are assigned certain administrative posts to look after the administration of the whole universe. So you get very high posts. There is no question of economic depression and all. You are well cared for. So, but then the same all problems will continue there also. So by following other scriptures, maximum one can elevate oneself to Swargaloka. If you have to go beyond that and you have to get completely liberated, moksha, mukti you have to attain. No more repeated birth and death in this world. Then you have to go to the spiritual world. Then you have to refer to the Vedic scriptures, because that knowledge of how to go back to Godhead is there only in the Vedic scriptures. So, according to the time, place, and circumstance, various messengers of God come. Like Muhammad the Prophet came, Jesus the Christ came, all these kind of, like so many, Guru Gobind Singh and others in Sikhism. Like that, many prophets, many messengers of God come from time to time, and they try to, according to the time, place, and circumstance, they give a message which the people can follow. If somebody is engaged in dacoity, killing people, murdering people, and all that, to him you cannot go and tell you renounce the whole world and you start meditating and all that. It's not possible for him. So what they will tell, you should not kill, be honest, earn your livelihood in an honest way. Like that they will tell, so that at least that much let him follow. And when he has come to that level, then give a next little higher instruction. So that's how they are guided. That's a gradual process of guiding the person slowly, so that the person can evolve and come to a spiritual standard. Whereas the literatures of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, they directly give the topmost thing, which is devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Which doesn't matter which religion you belong to, which portion of the world you are from, what you are doesn't matter. The chanting the holy names of the Lord is such a powerful process. It is not dependent upon your time, place, and circumstance. Look at Valmiki Rishi. What was he? He was a dacoit. He was going and killing people left, right, and center. And how did he become such a great Muni, Rishi, celebrated sage? So much so that the Lord chose him to record his pastimes as Lord Ramachandra. So how did he get elevated from being a dacoit to that kind of position? Simply by chanting Rama's holy name. In fact, he was so sinful, it is said, that he could not even chant Lord Rama's name. When Narada Muni told him chant Rama's name, he was not able to chant. Then Narada Muni told him chant Mara, Mara. So that is, Mara, Mara, no problem. That anyway, I am marrowing only people all the time. I am killing people left, right, and center. So to tell Mara is not difficult. So he started chanting Mara, Mara, Maram, Ram, Ram, Ram. It became Ram, Ram. And that's how he became Valmiki Rishi. Simply by chanting the Lord's holy name. So in Kali Yuga, people are so fallen, so degraded, no other process will work. You need the most powerful process to lift, to elevate people spiritually in Kali Yuga. And that is chanting Krishna's holy name. That is how we have to understand.